Hey, February 20, 2018, Happy Dog Farm. Look at that, it's green. It was over 70 degrees today, totally freakish and bad. Up until now, the deer, I don't get it. There's grass now, and within the last 2 days, the deer went under my bottom wire, which is ground because we have deep snow, and they started chewing on my trees. They did quite a bit of damage. And then I had to fish or cut bait. What do? Do I go out and prune and clean up the trees, or do I keep the deer out? And I decided I gotta keep the deer out because we got a heavy rain coming and it's just not good to be pruning then. My solution, and I recommend to everybody, I would have done this in the beginning if I'd known, your bottom wire is barbed wire. If you're not gonna ground your bottom wire, barb it. What I've done, since this is low enough, but I can even see where the hoof prints were. As you can see, or I hope you can, I've pulled a barbed wire just beneath the bottom wire. They try to walk between those two, they're going, unless they're really good, they're going to get bit by the hot wire. I see any more pressure, there's going to be another wire put right about there. They are not going to walk between those wires. But it would have been much easier in the beginning if when I put this fence up, I've made that bottom wire barbed. I would have done the same thing for the other one. Hey, lessons learned. I'm sharing it with you. Barbed wire is, in my opinion, it's actually easier to work with than high tensile electric. Just took a little getting used to. What you can see I've done on my tractor, kind of the same thing I did with the spinning Jenny. Just put a piece of I put what I had, a piece of conduit, non-metallic conduit, put the spool of barb in there, I tie it off, do a proper tie on the the end post on one end, roll down to the other end. I use my tensioner on it. You don't stretch it like high tension. You don't stretch it. You just pull it until it's just up against the posts. Then you staple it in place. You do not staple hard to the posts. You want to be able to slide. So that's what I know from my whole 2 hours of experience with barbed wire. Having gone online to manufacturers, make a pass, sometimes I made 2, wrap it about 5 times, move on. By the way, the barbs do slide, so if you don't like where a set of barbs are, like on a corner and you just want to come around, take a tool, pair of pliers, slip them around that, smack them with the hammer, the barbs slide. Get them out of the way. So, barbed on the bottom. That's it. So, happy day. Bye-bye.